Welcome to Universe Live. It's Wednesday, October 19th, and here are your top 5 stories for today. Russia will implement martial law in 4 Ukraine regions it claims to have annexed.
I signed a decree on the introduction of martial law in these 4 subjects of the Russian Federation.
Russian authorities are already ordering Ukrainians to evacuate. A new surveillance video shows Gabby Petito with Brian Laundrie days before she died. The video is from a Whole Foods in Wyoming on August 27th of last year. The two park, walk inside, shop for a bit, and then leave. 2 wrestlers, one from Utah, are recovering from a grizzly bear attack. Brady Lowry of Cedar City was charged and tackled by the bear. His teammate pulled the bear away, and both are expected to make a full recovery. The Legislative Audit Subcommittee releases their audit summary for Utah's school board. The report finds that policies lack training on educator neutrality or how to address social issues in the classroom. BYU Giving Cougs Day ends today, raising more than $200,000.
At BYU, we believe wholeheartedly in expanding joy.
The fundraiser beat their goal of 1,500 donors with more than 1,700. The money will go to supporting BYU students.
After a record summer of high and dry temperatures, a cold weekend is coming up in Utah. As a cold front prepares to move through the state, temperatures are expected to fall to sub-40s in northern Utah as precipitation builds up before moving south. And some areas in the higher parts of the state are even getting their first sign of snow for the season. Exact snow levels are uncertain, but you can expect hard freezes across many of Utah's valleys and the coldest temperatures this season has seen. Be prepared. Traveling in winter conditions is never ideal. Until we get to that cold front, though, we'll notice that for the next few days here in Utah, all around still pretty mild, minus this cold pocket that forms in the early hours in northeastern Utah around Vernal. But the second that we get to the weekend, we see this massive cold front sweep through the entire state, taking up a large chunk of central Utah and also Wyoming, Colorado, and even Nevada as well. It's going to be cold throughout this region coming up here. And if we were to take a look at the statewide highs and lows, we'll notice that even down in southern Utah, such as places like Moab and Blanding, we're starting to see that there are lows in the 40s as well. Outliers still in St. George with a low of 54 and a high of 83, but throughout the rest of the northern half of the state, starting to get a little chilly with 70s and 40s. At the 5-day forecast for southern Utah, there's actually a chance of rain coming up this weekend. Lows are expected to go down into the lower 40s, with highs dropping into the high and mid 60s as well. Until then, it's going to be clear. However, the same can't really be said for northern Utah, where the low is expected to drop from 52 down to 34 and 35 coming up this weekend, with a potential chance for rain and snow as well. Like I said, first sign of snow for the weekend, but until then, it's still going to be clear and relatively high in the 70s. So enjoy the sun while you can, because it's not going to be here for much longer. Back to you, Emma.
Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live. Have a great day.